The Ramsey trade.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I'm happy with. I've always been a fan of Ramsey, so the fact that we got him on the squad and I can learn from him, it's only gonna be great for me.
Mike Tomlin talked yesterday a lot about matching up with anybody, playing man-to-man. Coverage is king. I guess you're in favor of that stuff.
Yeah, I agree with him. We had to talk about it the other day, and I agree with all the points he made up. We got elite corners on our team now, and I'm just happy about it.
So how do you see this playing out 3 at a time, you, Ramsey, and Slay?
I don't know, but I know he said we're all on the field at the same time. So however the matchup lays out, that's what we're going to do. But I just know that we're all going to be working together, and we just got to start it off with camp.
Could your role change at all, do you think?
I really have no clue, so I don't know.
What was your reaction to Minka being traded?
I was shocked by it. I came in, Mink was that guy. I always watched Mink. I loved his game, respect his game. So kind of sucked that he's not a part of our team. But we got some great additions while he left. So it's a bittersweet feeling.
Joe, are you excited about the possibilities with the three of you now, what you can do schematically in the back end?
Definitely. I feel like it's going to be a hard matchup for any offense to go against 3 lead DBs that we have that we just got on our team. So it's going to be a nightmare for them.
If you and Ramsey end up both playing press man, what kind of impact might that have?
I feel like we'll have a lot. He's been known in the league a long time as a shutdown corner. I'm getting that rep now as a third-year guy. So I feel like it's going to do a lot of damage on the field.
This is why you have training camp.
When camp do it?
It's going to within training camp. It's not just in between those white lines. It's in Rooney Hall, in the cafeteria, in the training room, and team activities. And we gel together. We know one another, and so when we go out there and take those reps, it means more. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it all. Not a lot of teams have destination camps. Not a lot of teams like destination camps. It's a lot of benefits to it, and so we're going to be very intentional about those. Do our plans with having a destination camp, and so we're just excited to move forward and get this thing rolling today.
It's been sort of theorized that if they don't go out and get another wide receiver, that you or Pat, maybe a combination of you and Pat, can kind of be that second receiving target next to DK. You think that's possible?
On line up and play ball wherever we need to play ball, man. You know what I mean? Pat. We got like I alluded to earlier, we got so many versatile guys. You know what I mean? We have made plays. I've, speak for myself as well. I've made plays, basically lined up at every position, outside of quarterback. And so we're versatile in that aspect. And, we're going to win games because of, guys' willingness, selflessness. And that's why we got the right group of guys with us.
Pat's been here a while. Have you talked to him much just about kind of the division of labor with 2 highly productive tight ends, 2 well-paid tight ends coexisting in the same offense?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through this. This will be my third stint at this. Obviously with Hunter and Kyle in Atlanta, and it's going to take a lot of. We're going to make each other better. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to play with Pat. And when he first got the news, he reached out immediately ASAP, and it was a good feeling. You know what I mean? He's a younger guy than me, and there's some things that I'll be able to pass along to him that I'm excited for as well. And listen, man, I ain't got every tool in the toolbox as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always adapting and involved in my game and interested in seeing how he look at the game and learn from his perspective as well. And so, man, listen, man, Pat has established himself here, and I'm coming to coexist with him. You know what I mean, and elevate his game as well as he's going to elevate mine.
Jonnu, obviously it's been with different teams, but what in your game has led to the increase in receptions, especially how much it's been over the last couple of years?
Ops, opportunity. That's what this game is, man, and taking advantage of it. You know what I mean? Last 2 years, been with Art. Last 2 years been with Art, and obviously with Mike, and very similar offenses. And at the end of the day, is building rapport with the quarterback and getting to know him. And this is my time with Aaron, and so that's something that I gotta we collectively got to continue to work on and grow and build throughout this fall camp. And it'll be a good task and a good challenge for all of us.
What's your outlook on Aaron Rodgers as somebody who hasn't played with him yet?
See, as far as he's so adaptable and adjustable. He's been around for you know, man, I remember watching A-Rod when I was in middle school, I believe, or high school, you know what I mean? So, you know, early years in high school and him winning Super Bowls. And, you know, this guy has seen everything there is to see, you know what I mean? And I'm going to continue to pick his brain, continue to build that chemistry with him. And, you know, like I said before, you know, I'm excited that he's the guy out there leading us.
Any concern that the guy you watched when you were in middle school might be getting a little closer to the end?
Not at all. Not at all. The arm still works. The arm still works, man. And, you know, the IQ has always been, you know, at an elite level. And so, you know, we just got to do our end and do our part, do our job, and make it easier on him. And, you know, I still see, when I watch his film from last year, I've seen Aaron Rodgers that I've been seeing my whole life. You know, I don't know if you guys watch film, evaluate it or critique it. That's just my stance on it.
We were asking Coach Tomlin about all the defensive backs that the Steelers had assembled, and he said, don't think of them as safeties or corners, think of them as coverage men. And he said, if you think of him as an REC, like receiver. Is that sort of underscoring what you had said previously about how you can be utilized?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely add to that. Again, that speaks to that versatility factor. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've made plays, scored a touchdown from every position except quarterback. We might need to throw that in there this camp. You know what I mean? But just to add it to the arsenal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, guys, you know, it's a lot of selflessness that comes with that, because, you know, I may line up at a position, but, you know, play may not particularly be drawn up for me. And so I got to continue to do my job and create mismatches in those opportunities and be a factor when I'm lined up at different positions so that, you know, I can put more stress on the defense and they don't know what's coming next.
What's Ramsey bringing to the table here?
Everything. That coverage, he's one of those coverage men. Line him up anywhere, he's going to cover. Line him up anywhere, he's going to tackle. Right now, if he was asking me his position, I would say defense. You know what I'm saying?
DEF.
DF. I like it. DF.
He's a good teammate, good guy.
Great guy. You know, been a competitor, man. Like, it's not too many. You know, a lot of people can get Jalen misunderstood. And you know, obviously with all of the stuff, you know, that went down in Miami and, you know, how, you know, kind of things was, you know, portrayed and all of those things. And honestly, that was my first year with Jalen, and I've played against him a number of years and been around him, and I know the type of competitor he is. And the guy just want to win, man. And you want guys like that around. You know how you got to definitely understand Jalen and understand how he goes about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but with a guy like that, that wants to win as bad as he does, why wouldn't you want him, you know, on your squad?